couple of viewers asked me how to set the time here in this watch, the C-60 Casio, the first ever calculator watch by Casio. So you can see it's in pristine condition, brand new, and moreover, I think I showed you before the manual for this watch. Here it is, brand new as well. I keep it in a bag. It's super rare. It's almost impossible to come across this little manual. There are still a few copies of this watch out there, but in you know, bad shape. But this one comes with the original strap. Look at that. It's a beautiful strap. So let's check how to set the time. So there are basically 5 different modes. There's a time display. There's the calendar display. There's a calculator mode, stopwatch mode, and then the optional time mode. Okay. You gotta be careful. One thing you want to do when you press this button here, you want to use a wooden toothpick or something like that, because the button here is super delicate. Don't use any sharp object onto it, because you're gonna damage the watch. It's a plastic case, thus you have to be very careful. Okay, so let's suppose it's 5:17 p.m. You're gonna do the following. You're gonna go to the calculator mode, press 1 time, and it's 5:17. So you're gonna press here 5:17. All right, so 517, and then you have to tell the watch whether it's PM or AM. So PM is down here. So you press it 1 time. Oops, there, 1 time, and then you have to press this button down here. Okay, oops. And there you go. It's 5:17 p.m. Okay. Now, how to set the counter here, the seconds, to 0? Just press the button in the time mode. So 1, 2, and 3. Boop, comes to 0. So you have the time, the calculator, the chronograph, and then something called DT. This is not a dual time, okay? Why isn't it a dual time? Because these minutes are linked with the time mode minutes, so they do not work independently. They're tangled together, if you will. They're the same number of minutes and seconds. All right, so the second question is how to set the day and date. So it's explained down here, down there. So let's suppose it's June 16th of 1980. So you set, again, you go to the calculator mode, set the year, 1980, so 80 here, the month, June, and the day, 16. Now, I believe the last year in the configuration for this watch is 20, I think it's the year 2000 or 2019. I'm not quite sure, but you can't do that now, okay? So you can't go up to 2024, which is the current year. You have to subtract 17 years from 2024, or 13 years. I think it's 13 years, and then 13 more years. So going that way, you get to the closest date, which is configured in the watch. So today, let me check today. Today is Thursday, 15th of 2024, August, okay? So what do you do here? To set the correct date, go to the calculator mode. And I think the right year is 1984 or 1985. I'm not sure. 1983. So let's use 1983. So 83. It's August. This is 08. and then 15th, 1, 5. Calculator mode, and then press here the button again, the third button on the left. There you go. It says it's Monday. Clearly it's wrong because today is Thursday. So how many years do we have to add there? 1, 2, 3 years. So 86. So I should try here 1986, 86, 08, and then 15. Let's try that one. Oops. Friday, so it's 85 actually. Yeah, I missed the leap year, so let's try 85, okay? So 85, 06, so June, excuse me, not 06, 85, 08, and then 15. Now we should be okay. Press here. Now it's Thursday. So now we get the exact, we get the correct day and date. Okay, Thursday up here. Thursday and then the date. To check the date, you do it by pressing one of these buttons. There, this button here. Okay. There you go. Now, going back to the dual time, well, the so-called DT time down here, what is it? Well, this is actually not a dual time. It's a 24-hour time, okay? So the time you see here is always in the 24 format. However, you can use it as a dual time, but it's going to be always in the 24 hours. So let's say we want to set here not 19, 23. So again, 23 and 15 you cannot change from this mode because they're sort of linked with these two, you know, with the time, the minutes here and the seconds in the time mode. So you can change only the time. All right, so let's say we want to set the DT time not at 19 hours, but let's say 2022. So what do? Well, you press this button here again, go to the calculator mode, press here 2022, okay? And then press the button. And there you have it. The DT is 22:24:01, okay? So it's 10:24. So again, coming back to the time mode, here you have the 12-hour time, okay? So PM, AM down here. And the DT time, this is the 24 version for a dual time. Now, let's say in the calculator mode here, you press, let's say 7. Oops, not 77, only 7. And I press the button down here. I get 7:24. I know automatically this is AM, right? Because it's in the 24-hour format. Coming back to the time here, what if I want to set the time at 1 o'clock in the morning? So let's say 1:32 a.m. Calculator, press 1, and then 32 a.m. Press the button here. So now it's 1:32 a.m. automatically. Okay. This is not a 24-hour format. This is a 12-hour format only. And that's it. This is a super cool watch. It's actually my favorite calculator watch. You know, one thing that I like about these older vintage models is that the case back is plastic. And I love these sort of flaps coming out of the strap. Actually, look, they don't make these watches this way anymore. This is Japanese quality. Now we have only Chinese garbage. Let me show you here quickly. Look, I'm not saying this is a bad watch, but the quality is not there, you know. Look at the case back. Let's compare the case back, okay? Look, it's ugly. Like the original version of this watch, the AE20W, which is right here. It's in brand new condition too, huh? Look at that. Japan made, brand new. You can't compare these two. I mean, look at that. It's two different things. See the printing quality? Looks like a cheap stamp down there on the case back. Look at the care. The quality is totally different. So the same thing happens with the C-60, the vintage piece down here. Japanese quality. Well, guys, I hope the video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.